How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to some more Animal Crossing Welcome Luxury. I have obtained a new cord, so there will not be any more cutting out issues, which is very nice. Turkey Day is tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be grabbing any of the ingredients today, because I know there's some fish that you need. Sure. I do have a little sheet pulled up. A lot of fish are required, a lot of mushrooms, and a bunch of fruit. And milk as well, which I don't know how you get the milk, but I'm sure everything will be slightly explained tomorrow. And I do want to save some of these letters again, but for the time being, I'm just going to leave them there. But I will keep that. Excuse me. Because I do want to see what the stream catcher looks like. Perhaps it'll be very creative, or maybe it will just be a little plain boring thing that just hangs on your wall. I don't know. We're about to find out. It's a neat idea to have at Animal Crossing, but not my cup of tea. I want to try and find a spot that I know where all my Gulliver stuff is, but I've not really kept them in good spots, as you can see right there. I want to say you can get some of the harvest furniture tomorrow, but I don't know for certain. Oops. We'll just have to see. Interesting. I didn't know we really had any competitions for fastest squirrel, but apparently we do. News to me. Sure. And that's a little terrifying, which leads me to believe some of my villagers might have some slight dementia going on, which is not really my problem if they get lost or anything, because I only do my mayoral duties around 30 to 40 minutes every day, so they're kind of on their own, but I will help them get home eventually, because I'm such a good citizen. But first I want to do my other little tasks around town. More purple flowers going on, which is pretty cool. The fertilizer did not work in the way I was hoping it would, because I made a black rose, which I think... Now this I'm a little more certain than the blue pansy from yesterday. I think it's because I put the fertilizer here. Oh no, I didn't. I put it up here, didn't I? I have no idea how the fertilizer works, so we're just gonna say it somehow helped. Or maybe it didn't help at all. I don't really know. All I know is that that blue rose really just does not want to spawn in. So, might have to make a little area specifically for the orange and purple rose. And then just hope for the best, I suppose. Getting those red hybrids again. I'm just a little surprised that none of the, oh, I guess he shook the tree. None of the red roses that I've gotten from the purple and the orange roses seem to be, the hybrid ones you need. So I don't really know what the deal is with that, but perhaps one day I will finally achieve my goal of getting a blue rose. But that day is unfortunately not today. Unless it spawned in some area that I have not looked yet, I am pretty sure that I don't have it. I'm okay without watering these guys for a while. Only thing that I'm really worried about this month is going to be the mushroom furniture, because I am still missing a few pieces of those. There is a couple days left of the month, but I don't know. I don't know how generous the game is going to be in regards to the last few pieces of furniture. Hopefully it'll be very nice and just give me what I need today, maybe. But if not, that kind of sucks. And I think I'm actually going to use my fertilizer over here today, just to try and get a red rose. And I think that's a new Jacob's Ladder. Very nice. I want to say there might be something about them that affects hybrids, but I'm not entirely certain on that. I probably should keep all the mushrooms that I find today, just in case I end up needing them tomorrow. Not that I think I'll necessarily need them, because it didn't look like there was too many mushrooms that you actually need, but it would still be nice to have them just in case. And a lost mitten. Maybe I'll get that later. Okay. So we'll water these ones up. And we'll go take a look at Barrel's house for approximately 10 seconds or so. And then we'll nope out of there. So that's 3 of 5 mushrooms. Where's Barrel's house? Right there. Well, that doesn't surprise me with Barrel that this locker is full of snacks. I mean, look at the guy. He looks like he has serious vision problems, which means there are probably not very many healthy snacks in there. But he also has a random server in here, which I don't see any computers, so whatever he's hosting on there is probably a little sus. And it's been longer than 10 seconds, so it's time for me to go. Dude, I literally have. Let me go. Okay, that's kind of gross. That's a great question. What have I not acquired yet? Maybe the sleeping bag? Okay. Maybe this? I honestly don't know. I have so much stuff cataloged, but clearly not enough to get the silver badge for cataloging crap. But it's so nice just being able to move this cable around and not worry about the connection dropping. No, thank you. Okay, need to store the mushrooms. Maybe reorganize some flowers today. I do need to look for the tuna yet, though. Although I think I can still get that for a few months. As well as the bagworm. The only thing that I'm not sure about is the deep sea creatures. But I don't think that's going to be much of an issue. At least I hope not. I want to say there's not... Actually, I don't know. I don't know about the deep sea creatures. But I'm pretty sure everything else, like the bagworm and the tuna, I think those can be caught... Was that a star? No. I think those can be caught in the next few months as well. So if I don't catch the tuna, it's not the end of the world. But it's still something that I prefer to catch now so that I don't forget about it, which will possibly inevitably happen unless I end up getting one of them today. Wow, I do have something. I was about to say, if she was gonna replace that little what was that, the bush standy? Is that how you say that? I don't really know, but if she was gonna replace that with the mountain, I don't know what I was gonna do, but you don't need that on. It's wasting electricity. Alright, so I want to go look for the tuna quick. And let me pull up the deep sea creature. Deep sea. No, not August. For some reason, that's the most searched up month, it looks like, in New Horizons, which I don't think was from me searching it up, because I don't think I've ever really looked them up. Well, I guess when I first started, when that update came out, that I did. November. But I gotta say, that last cable did last me quite a long time. I don't know why you guys are all asking for favors lately, but I will certainly give you them. Okay, so good news for deep sea creatures. New in November. There's no creatures leaving this month, and there is 5 new creatures this month. And I don't know if I got everything from last month. I don't know what all left. If anything, I would assume probably nothing left. Yeah, it doesn't look like really anything left from October, which is a really good sign. It means I still have time, plenty of time actually, to get a lot of this stuff. So, one of these days, when I'm feeling like diving, I'll go for a little dive and we'll go about catching some deep sea creatures. And just donate everything to the museum, because that is where everything belongs in this town. My villagers just don't really feel like helping out with anything, so it's what I do best. Hold on a second. Some of this stuff looks... Have I caught seaweed before? Let me take a little peek. No, I've not. Okay. Seaweed is one of the new things for November, which I thought I might have obtained it already. Because I think I started in July when that's when it last appeared, I think. Did I start July? I don't even know. I do know it's been a few months. Whether or not it's been 6 months, though. That could be a tuna, but I'm leaning towards a sea bass. Where'd it go? Alright, this is kind of a tricky position for it to be in. Like I said, I think it's just a sea bass. This does not seem like a tuna. Okay, so back to the ocean you go. Because nobody likes you. What if there's an option specifically for sea bass that allowed you to, like, burn them or something? I know that'd probably be really horrible. But we eat fish, and sea bass deserve to die, at least in this game. Although I think you can use them in cooking in New Horizons, can't you? So you can kind of let out all that suffering and kill all your sea bass. Interesting. Let's see what this is. Something I already had. Boo. Why are you shivering, dude? You have, like, full clothes on underneath. That might be a tuna. I want to say it's a sea bass, though. I don't know. I want to wait for it to do its little swimmy thing. Yeah, it's just a freaking sea bass. I'm gonna sell this one on the black market now. Not really, though. That would be really mean to do for the sea bass. Although, It probably would be nicer than some of the things other players want to do to sea bass. So maybe that'd be considered mercy. I don't really know. But I probably should start watering this if I want to get more blue pansies. And there we go. You want a fossil, or not a fossil, a butterfly. Sure. And I don't know how he smelled that unless my pockets just leak smells or something. Wow, I already have 4 million of those. Not seeing the other fossil. Also, I wonder if there can be duplicate fossils. I don't think I've... Well, okay, I've never paid attention to that, but it's not to say it can't happen. It very well could happen. But I just might be blissfully unaware of it. And it is a very windy day out. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear that or not. But it is very, very windy. And we actually got some snow today. Which, it wasn't terrible to drive in, but once we start to get a couple inches, or feet, then it gets really horrible. Which is why I'm not a fan of driving in the snow. I've gotten to the point now over the years where I don't mind it. Like, it's not like, ugh, I don't want to go to work, but it's still not pleasant to drive in. Okay. Mr. Scrawny Dog thinks he's all muscular. Little does he know, I'm the tough one. Yeah, I'm not seeing any fossils. It's not the end of the world if I don't find any other ones. I did see a balloon up there. So let me water this real quick. And then we'll go get that balloon. There you are. Well, that was way off. Come on. And now for what might quite possibly be everyone's favorite part of the videos, going up to Main Street and seeing what is in the shops. Maybe there'll be something good, maybe not. Hold on a second. Is there no... Hold on a frickin' second. I don't know if there's any furniture on the Harvest Festival besides the Harvest furniture. Wait. Hang on. Harvest Festival. Harvest Festival, New Leaf. A fruit basket, the cornucopia, or it's the Harvest series. So I don't know why I always thought this holiday was so complicated. It really doesn't seem like it is. Was it in City Folk? I mean, I don't think I've ever played this. Like, ever. Well, I guess that certainly eases things up a bit. For the longest time, I was thinking the Harvest Festival was going to be like a super big, tough thing to complete, but now I find out that... What is this, a chair? I don't know if I have this. Let me go look quick. But I always thought the Harvest Festival was like this really complicated day where you had to get like a bajillion dishes, but the way this wiki's reading out, which I know Wikipedia is not a... Oh my goodness, what is this? I want this. Why is there only female crap? I want to say I bought this the other day, but I don't want it for cataloging purposes. Part of my OCD. Alright. Now, I have a little question for you guys. If you think that I will get at least the silver badge for day 100, that's right, you can't do polls on videos. I don't know where I was going to go with that anyways, but if you think I'm going to get it before day 100, just let me know in the comments. Let me know who's all got faith in my ability to just purchase everything in stores. And if you don't think that I'm going to get it before day 100, then also let me know. But if you think I'm somehow going to get the gold badge before day 100, also let me know that. Because I'm curious to see who believes in my cataloging abilities. Why was I looking at the songs? I meant to look at the harvest script. See, this is why sometimes talking, as well as looking for stuff, does not always go well. Harvest land, no lamp, no lamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Wait a minute, is this the last thing I needed in the furniture? Guys, this could be the last thing I need. Why do you need to tell me again? Welcome. I don't care about you. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to offend Timmy like that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the last thing I need from the harvest furniture. Wait a minute. Would this have gone the same way as like Halloween does, where you like get everything that you don't have until eventually you have everything? Can I eat this? No. Because if so, I don't know why I've really been doing this the entire month, when I could have just gotten it all on Turkey Day. Or Harvest Festival. Wait, why is it renamed in... Is it the Harvest Festival or is it Turkey Day? It is Harvest Festival, so why did they rename it Turkey Day in New Horizons? Just call it the Harvest Festival. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, I guess for the points, and maybe so I don't have to, like, make a bajillion dishes tomorrow, it'll be nice. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe I should have just waited to... I don't know. I have everything now. That's all that matters. I want to say I have both those pants, and I think I have the top. Don't know if I have these two, though. But I'm really looking forward to Toy Day. I do want to do a lot of videos in December, which a lot could range from either 15 videos, or maybe I'll try and go for like 20 plus. We'll see. Because I do want to take a little hiatus from Grand Bazaar. I mean, not that I've already been taking a break from it, but I just really, when I come back to it, I want to be like, yeah, I'm finishing this now. Because I don't think I have too much left of that game. I want to say there's probably only a couple in-game weeks worth of stuff to do, which would probably end up being a few weeks of videos as well, just depending on how I put everything together. So yeah, we'll just see what happens and how all the videos start coming out, and who knows, maybe I'll do less than average for December for Animal Crossing, which I hope not. But if one thing though, Cody is actually coming to visit me, so perhaps we will do a few videos together, or maybe you will never end up seeing him ever, and the mystery of Cody shall continue to be a mystery. Who knows? Still no tuna fish, which is a little upsetting. Not the worst thing in the world though, because there is still a lot of time to catch it, as well as the bagworm. Only thing that is a little sad is that I don't think I have all the mushroom furniture yet. I want to say there's only maybe 1 or 2 pieces I'm missing. So I didn't do too terribly, and if worse comes to worse, I could just go on one of my other 3DS and pick the mushroom there, or go on my other save file, and not my other save file, my other copy of Animal Crossing, and go about getting it that way. I'm assuming this is a sea bass, because it does not seem big enough to be a tuna, but just on the offhand chance that I can't measure my fish properly, I want to take it. See, better safe than sorry. If I ever do happen to be playing after 3 p.m. and it's raining, I think this is another sea bass. I'm going to try and catch the Coelacanth, because that's something I need for the encyclopedia, and it's available to catch all year round, and I think when it's winter time, you just have to wait until it's snowing. So long, fellas. Yeah, I think that is all I really intended on doing this video. I do still want to get back to Club Tortimer one of these days. Although with all the crap that goes on there, I don't know if they've fixed everything yet. Also, I should try and find a butterfly click for Hugh. I think that's who wanted it, right? So we'll take a little gander around, and then I'm going to put the harvest lamp up in my room, and perhaps that'll be the thumbnail for the video today. Well, you don't... What are you just looking at, dude? There you go. Looked like he was daydreaming. We can't have that in my town. It's against the rules. Suppose one of these could be a fossil. I don't really feel like checking out at the moment. There's a butterfly. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright. Let's go investigate where Hugh went. Then we'll go put the piece of harvest furniture up in my room. And then I think that is gonna do it. Where'd he go? Hugh, I'm sorry I hit you with the net. It was an accident. See, he's running away from me. Hugh, it's okay. There you go. Teaching him discipline. Can't run from me. All my villagers should fear me, because they're all cheapskates. And if I wanted to, I could just sell them on Nookazon for $1.98. Bug me again. Yeah, okay. You know, some people in the comments are going to be like, why are you being so mean to Hugh? And I'm going to be like, listen, he deserves everything that is coming to him. It's like the whole conspiracy theories that I have about this game. My villagers are all out to get me one way or another. Back in the day, I want to say it was Camel Frog and Shatter. They would always used to carry around shovels. And what good is going to come from shovels, you know? Like, clearly they're up to something of no good variety. So I'm just being cautious. I'm making sure my villagers know that I am top dog, and if they try anything, I will strike them down. Should this go on the table? I guess it does. Well, this is the harvest set completed. Maybe I should edit myself in with what should I use? Maybe that one. Maybe I'll put that in there. Let me turn the lights on, actually. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I believe that this is everything, but just so that someone in the comments doesn't have to correct me, well, I'll go through real quick. So I have the harvest bed, the harvest bureau, harvest chair, harvest clock, harvest dresser, harvest lamp, harvest mirror, harvest sofa, harvest table, harvest TV, harvest wall lamp, harvest wall, and the harvest rug. I don't remember what the bonus is that you get for the happy home, but it might be enough to get me to, I want to say it's the 10,000, or not 10,000, 100,000 badge? Oh no, I already have that one. I don't think it'll be enough to get me up to 150 though, but maybe I'll get another prize or something in the mail. I don't remember what all the like milestones are for that, but it is time for me to end the video. So I will see you guys all tomorrow. I don't know how much playing of Turkey Day I'll do, or Harvest Festival. I gotta stop calling it Turkey Day. It's Harvest Festival. Maybe it'll be a decent size video. Maybe not. Probably be later on in the day than normal. But if you want to see that, go ahead and check it out tomorrow. Should be out between probably 2 and 4 p.m., 2 and 5 p.m., I would think. I don't know what time it starts. I would assume it probably starts around noon or so. Maybe it starts at 6 a.m. I don't know. But I want to thank you guys all for watching and hope you have a good rest of your day.